Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Let's take a look at the numbers for Devin Vassell.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Champagnie at shooting guard. And for the Magic, on the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then it's Suggs. And it's De Silva in at the power forward position. Clark, at this point of the season, team identities have to be getting pretty firm.
B.A., you would hope that teams know what they're good at by now. And their weaknesses as well. You can build on your identity as long as you understand strengths and weaknesses.
Now here's Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fox against Suggs. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
All the work he put in off the court is just no sweat for Fox.
Bane finds Wagner. Carter, a screen on Vassell. Down low. And it's slammed in by Carter.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth-quarter producer. Time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late. And that's how you become a clutch performer.
Here's Orlando. Pass to Bane. Here's De Silva. Puts it up. And it's Cornett with a rebound.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Champagnie, the pass to Vassell. And here's Fox. Back to Vassell. And there's the screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Here's Orlando. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
And, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. Oftentimes, that can lead to a series split. Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Count the basket.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
The Magic have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Carter. Bane surveying the D. Pulls up. Orlando again missing.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Now here's Fox, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Driving inside. Spurs need to get one up here. Shot from 16. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Magic trail by 4. They still need this, and the jumper is on the mark.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make him pay for it.
Pass to Champagnie for 3. No good that time. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Spurs out in front. They're up by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Jonathan Isaac is out there with Desmond Bain. Then it's Anthony Black. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Batase in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. And San Antonio making a change here. Bryant's checked in. San Antonio leading. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Well, Desmond Bain, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Brian, back to you.
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
That's the advantage of playing inside out.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Now here's Johnson. No points yet. Pass to Olynyk. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fades back. Yes, it's good.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Jones. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Champagnie comes in for Bryant. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. Back to Isaac. It's stolen by Barnes. Back come the Spurs in transition. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Barnes.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
Magic trail by 8. Suggs surveys the D. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Champagnie. Batase covering. Wagner outside. Isaac outside. Batase against Barnes. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Batase with a screen. And Batase throws it down.
Check out Wagner running the play there and helping his team find an opening.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batase. De Silva comes in for Isaac. And Black subbed in for Desmond Bain. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. Here's Champagnie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Cornette. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Magic trail by 8. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, B.A., making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent, too. So they're determined to continue to progress towards championship contending status.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Suggs. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago.
And he provided tenacious defense, tallied a number of steals which energized their team.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Up top, Vassell, defended by Wagner. Here's Barnes, gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I just love the ball movement.
And so here is Orlando. It's a 10-point game. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Here's Fox. Pass to Barnes. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Now here's Black. Fires for 3. And he can't get that one. And so the San Antonio Spurs now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm gonna let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be, most definitely. They seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. All right, fellas, we've got a question from Crossover Zeddy. Shaq is the Diesel. Kenny is the Jet. Why doesn't Ernie have a nickname?
Ernie does have a nickname. It's EJ.
Those are just initials, Shaq.
Oh, like MJ?
I still don't think that's a nickname, but I think we can all agree EJ is the MJ of studios.
And you could just call me the Elevator.
Ooh, Elevator Ernie.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3 ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting 3s.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the 2. Now here's Suggs. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Now here's Wagner. 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Payne, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And there's a bit of the explosiveness from Fox. Really tough to contain there around the rim.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. Down by 12. Inside. From 7. And another basket for Orlando.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And the Spurs shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that. Back to you guys."
They've got their fans fired up. All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Champagnie. Orlando making their last shot. Back to Fox. It's hauled in by the Magic. Suggs has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's De Silva. Vassell with the rebound. From deep, Bane on target from range.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bane something in rhythm.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Orlando making some changes. Bataze comes in for Carter, and it's Isaac in for De Silva. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Harper, he's checked in for Fox. Here's Champagnie. Still no points. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Bane. Orlando moving the ball around. On the wing, Bane. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. And another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, pretty fearless move by Bane, making sure he gets the shot off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
The free throw drops for Bane.
And not many guards are built like Bane. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Black comes in for Wagner, and it's Jones in for Suggs. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Olenek's checked in for Cornette. Sohan comes in for Barnes. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Champagnie. Bane with it. Isaac with a screen on Johnson. Left side Jones. Over Fox. And that's not gonna go. And so it's San Antonio. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this. This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Spurs lead by 9. Desmond Bane is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's Anthony Black. And it's Bataze in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And good aggressive play. Johnson knows if he goes hard inside, he'll be rewarded with the whistle.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Now here's Bane. Rebounded by Johnson.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Here's Sohan. It's hauled in by the Magic.
That one hurts. Point-blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
Pass to Isaac. Now Bane. Isaac with a screen on Johnson. From deep, Bane. Johnson with the defensive effort.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Fox outside. Here's Johnson. Always attacking Fox.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. De Silva comes in for Isaac. Wagner's checked in for Black. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Jones. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Olynyk. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Champagnie in for Harper. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Takes a three. Here's Champagnie, guarded by Bane. Wagner with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Banks it home. Big shot.
Well, that's a really decisive and impressive read by Wagner, setting up his teammate nicely for the hoop.
San Antonio leading by 11. Fox with speed. Quick two. All net.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The Magic have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Bane using the glass to lay it in.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Out of bounds, it'll be Magic ball. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Orlando. 11-point game. Jams it home!
And what concentration from Bane. Hit, and he still makes it.
At the line for your Magic, Desmond Bane. One shot.
The free throw drops for Bane. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Carter. The sell against Wagner. Now Bane. Now Wagner. Here's Bane. Just 4 to shoot. Suggs. Oh, he can't hit it. Suggs against Fox. And that's in.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Suggs! Can't hit it. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is